Hi guys and welcome to my channel. So today is time for another review. It's time for a band which have been recently signed to Nuclear Blast. They are somewhat... oh no. Do you hear them? Tom Cruise, run! Of course, it's Rings of Saturn. So they were recently signed by Nuclear Blast last year, I believe, and this is their first album on the new label, and it's, I think, album number 4. So the events of... okay, recently follow on from Lugal Ki En. So after this big, massive war, there's been something which is awakened this kind of sleeping god, which is pretty cool. But the words Ultu Ulla are actually Sumerian, which mean time immemorial. So I'm guessing that can only really sort of stand for, you know, like, it could withstand time forever, basically. For those who are not familiar with Rings of Saturn, they are super duper technical. Like, I feel like there's this kind of like a new wave of technicality going on, you know, with Archspire, Rings of Saturn, and it's kind of a combination of sort of, I guess, like deathcore grooves with like hyper technicality. I'm talking like I wasn't sure if I was going to like it, if I'm totally honest. I know I said that with quite a lot of stuff, but I just thought that, I don't know, I thought maybe it was going to be a bit juvenile, but it's actually not. Despite the kind of crazy cover artwork, it's not kind of like kiddie. They've really kind of thought about what the album's going to sound like. You know, for example, there's a track, Parallel Shift, which is one of the singles, which is kind of, it's a good compromise between being melodic and technical. So it's kind of, it's what you would want really, as a happy medium between the two. Because sometimes technicality can be a bit overbearing, and then breakdowns can be kind of boring, if you see what I mean. And then there's also sort of, I mean, I think the band have been sort of, they sort of coined this, you know, like alien deathcore phrase, but there's a track, Relic, which is, it's got kind of like a waltz sort of feel to it, and then, you know, when the guitars kick in, it just goes into like hyperdrive, where it's just like, and they kind of strip things back a little bit. I don't know, I think it comes with, you know, putting out more albums and kind of really thinking about where exactly they wanted to go. Another favourite bit of mine is the track called Unhallowed, which is just a kind of real slow, well, not a slow, but just like a real short sort of like dun dun dun, but it sounds almost like a salsa sort of thing, and it just adds a bit of a different kind of take on things. It's sort of like when August Burns Red brought in that weird sort of salsa bit in one of their tracks. I think it was in Leveler. I feel like there's a lot more to discover with it. Like, it's going to take a bit of time to really get your head around it, but I'm starting to get my head around it, and I think it sounds really, really interesting. And I don't really think there's much going on like this, apart from, you know, like the likes of Archspire and stuff like that, which is cool. Bearer's, I don't know if I said that right, Ian Bearer's vocals are really, really cool as well. The production's a bit squished, I'm not gonna lie, but, you know, I like sort of old school proggy sort of production, so that's probably why. But yeah, definitely check it out, if not just to kind of hear it, because it's pretty weird. And make sure you don't get abducted, and yeah, if you like this video, please give me a like and a thumbs up. You can also subscribe. I write on the metaltrist.com, which is my website, and I've also got a Twitter handle, which is @themetaltrist, if you want to hurl abuse at me or start talking about aliens. Oh no, wait, here we go. Tom Cruise is being abducted. Alright, I'll see you guys on the next one.